You walk through the school and you can see every type of architectural resolution and also every type of architectural process and very different design mechanisms.
This is this moment in which the past and the future collapse. It's the idea of the combination of the career of a student finishing their education here and at the same time operates as the beginning of what kind of architects they want to be.
A trend I started noticing in formalism in the past is that there's this kind of heavy lineage of hard materials and hard surfaces. Fluffy is adding to the idea of softness, an idea that there's this kind of new hairy and airy exterior to the outside of the building.
But one of the things that's really struck me is an interest in context. We're seeing a lot of understanding of architectural projects as they engage the city within a broader context, whether this is physical models or video, etc.
We have up to 90 people that are coming to Los Angeles to discuss what architecture is in terms of culture, art, critical theory, and architecture. All this is a real synergy of thoughts and incredible discussion that opens up also new possibilities for the school in terms of what the next idea will be.
We have seen here at SCI-Arc is an incredible effort to try to understand how architecture contributes to society and to culture at large.
Everyone knows SCI-Arc is a place that takes risks, but I think that we can see now the risks of style, risks of humor are showing up. We can really see a moment where the students are hungry to understand something more.
I think that we really take advantage of how SCI-Arc has embraced new technologies. The challenge is to take these technologies to the limit.
It's a VR interface for robotic fabrication. It leverages VR and real-time 3D scanning technologies to create a new form of interface with the digital and the machine.
I'd take the pieces that I found interesting and I'd bash them together. And then there was an act of redrawing that kind of introduced a new plan language that I was attempting to have one house be multiple houses.
There is an image logic to the way that you're understanding what context is and how you relate to it. Quite a different way of understanding the typology of the city.
These drawings are doing something new. They're creating some sort of new blueprint from which I can extract and qualities that are geometric and architectural.
Because there's so much care and so much detail in everything, you're doing a very sophisticated treatment of the encapsulated volume layering between the inside and the outside.
The narrative of the film is based on a real-world scenario. I'm talking about the smart city movement in India.
My thesis was basically upon re-signifying the pastiche ornaments of the Hollywood vernacular style. The mode of representation really changes the idea of how ornamentation comes into play when it's in an architectural scale.
This is an amazing presentation and kind of an amazing fictional immersion into the absurd.
This project tries to humanize border crossing, and architecture plays a main role in solving some of the most important problems that we face today. Getting the conversation started is very necessary.